Hello, this is Corey Crow with the Public Money. I'm here for the 3-shot challenge, which I was desperately hoping to avoid, but my good online friend Vegas Bebe Crystal nominated me on her first shot. So we thought we would do it a little bit different. This is a 3-shot challenge. It's going to be a 6-shot challenge because for the first time in recording history, y'all are going to see Mrs. TPM on video today. She's actually agreed to come on with me, and she's going to do 3 shots. Now, her shots will be different from mine because there are some alcohols that I'm drinking that she can't drink. She has celiac, as some of y'all know. So she's going to do a gluten-free edition, and I'm going to do just, 3 shots. But she's going to do 3 gluten-free shots. One of them is going to be the same, and then 2 of them are going to be different. So, and I'm not sure, looking at the lineup that we have, if the 2 are going to be better for her. The first shot, I tell you, definitely is going to be better for me because I'm looking at the alcohols that we have lined up, and I'm going to get the better of the first shot. I've got a little bourbon going already. We've been drinking tonight. We had some Italian food. We had some sangria, an entire pitcher of sangria, and we had a bottle of wine. So what I'm going to do on these videos is I'm going to make the 3 shots on video, and then at the end of that, we're going to sit here on the couch and we're going to drink the 3 shots for y'all. And I will be making my nominations after each shot. So I think this is going to be fun. I will admit I was hoping to avoid this one. I've been kind of laying low since it started. Watching the videos, obviously, knowing that my time was probably coming. I told Mrs. TPM that the people who were probably going to pick me were either Vegas Bebe or Hagen 2 Cent. And sure enough, Vegas Bebe got me, Crystal. She's a great lady. If you're not following her slot channel or on YouTube or her Vegas channel, you should. She does some great stuff.
Charlo, you're not old enough. Stop trying to get the alcohol.
My dog is trying to horn in on the alcohol. One of my 2 dogs, Charlo, my pit bull mix rescue. He wants some. He might make an appearance tonight. And Hopscotch, our other Staffordshire Terrier mix rescue, might make a appearance. We'll see how this goes, but we're gonna do this. The next thing you'll see is me putting a shot together, putting my old school 1990s bartending skills to the test. So let's have some fun. And I do want to say early, the challenge is that anyone who doesn't do this in 24 hours has to buy the challenger a bottle of alcohol. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna name my challengers on this video, but then I'm also going to get them on Twitter because I know a lot of them are active on Twitter, so there'll be no excuse. So if the 3 people that I challenge in this do not respond, then I want a bottle of Parrot Bay Coconut 90. That's what I'm asking for. Not the regular Malibu. I want Parrot Bay Coconut 90. And that's going to be what they're going to owe me if they don't do it. And I hope they all do it because this is a lot of fun. So let's make some shots and let's see what happens here tonight. Okay, so here we go with the first shot. I've got my 2 shot glasses. I've got Palacio Real from Spain, which was probably one in me and Mrs. TPM's favorite European trips. I didn't want to come home. And I've got Talking Stick Resort from Arizona, which was, I went there. She's never been there, but I went there on a work trip and lost my ass. So our first drink, this is for Mrs. TPM. This is going to be Tierra Noble tequila. She's starting off with a straight tequila shot. I mean, that's rough, but she's doing it. So there's nothing fancy with this one. I'm going to pull the... Actually, I'm going to give her the Spain because she's been there.
Whoop. Any more?
It's a little short. Do you have another one?
I got something.
So I'm going to pour that for her, and she's going to take a tequila shot. My first... You want to mix? You want to mix them?
Me and Agua.
Oh,
they're both silvers. They're both silvers.
She's mixing, folks.
They're both silvers. They're both 100% agave. They're both very, very smooth.
So that means
they shouldn't.
And if y'all don't know Mrs. TPM, she used to work in the liquor industry. She's been in the liquor industry for about
10 years.
10 years. That was a little healthy shot. Sorry.
That's okay. I'm used to it. Trust me.
But she was in it for about 10 years, and she sold a lot of people in Houston a lot of good liquor for a long time. So I've got my shaker cup for me. I'm going to put a little bit of ice in there.
Sad to see that bottle go.
Yeah, it's sad. A little ice. I'm trying to ration this ice for 3 drinks. So what I'm going to have is a chocolate peppermint shot on the first time. I got a little Smirnoff peppermint. As y'all know, my mom recently passed. This bottle was actually for my mom. And the reason that we kept it was because my mom really liked it. We bought it for her. But then, of course, when she got the cancer, she couldn't have alcohol anymore. So we pretty much have it now. But I wanted to do this first shot in memory of my mom. She was a great lady.
She loved that from the Hershey's chocolate.
Yeah, and then this one is 360 chocolate liqueur. So I'm doing a chocolate peppermint shot for my first one. And both of these are vodka based. Some of this is in memory of Andy from a Good Times Productions, who drank the chocolate liqueur on Hagen Tusen's live stream, and also wore the leggings, which I would never wear, which I don't want to see me wear. Trust me on this one. So I'm going to give it a little shake, get a little cold in it, and then I'm going to strain it. Give myself a nice full shot.
And then some.
And then some. Well, I'll take a shot and a half. That's okay. We can live with it. So we've got our 2 shots. We've got Mrs. TPM's tequila. This is round 1. And I will say on this video, I'm going to call out B-Rad from VGK or DCII, whatever, and I'll put him on Twitter. He's got a little YouTube channel that he's put a couple of videos on, but he did the VGK shirts, which I own several of, and I have a hat. You'll see tonight Mrs. TPM is wearing it for the Vegas Golden Knights. I'm calling him out on this first round of shots that we're going to take. So you've got 24 hours, sir, or you owe me a bottle of Parrot Bay 90. So we're going to take a break, set up, and then we're going to come back with the second portion of this. We'll make our second shots, and I'll call out my second person. Okay, this is shot 2, part 2. I'm not going to show you part 1 because we had to stop it suddenly. Any of y'all who follow me on Twitter know that our Staffordshire Terrier rescue mix, Hopscotch, is a possum killer. Well, there was a possum walking across the top rail of our backyard fence, and in the middle of shot 2, part 1, she went after it. The little possum ran and hid, but she was jumping up trying to get up on the fence to get it, so we had to stop the video and redo it. So right now, she's like sitting on the ground panting, and Charlo, our pit bull mix, is trying to figure out what the hell's going on, because that's how Charlo is. So we almost had a possum death during part 1.
Twice.
So not only are you getting 3 shots tonight, but you're getting a possum that got away. So yeah, that was something. So now I'm sweating too because I was out in the backyard running with a light, going stop. So we're gonna put some ice in this, and then I'm gonna talk about the liquors that I'm using. So the first liquor that I'm using is Don Q, and it's Don Q Silver. The reason we use Don Q rum is because when we went to Puerto Rico, all of the bars there, they didn't serve Bacardi, they served Don Q. That was their house rum, that was the rum that they liked the best. Every cocktail that we had in Puerto Rico was made with Don Q. And we talked to the bartender at one of the fancier bars in Sheridan, which is a hotel there that has a casino, by the way. And I won $500 on Monte Carlo slot machine. And then I won on blackjack. But we talked to a bartender there at a bar, one of the nights that we got very hammered in San Juan. And he told us that all the locals drink Don Q. And I've always been a Bacardi fan. This is nothing against Bacardi. I like Bacardi. I think it's a great rum. But ever since then, we've been Don Q fans. And after trying it, I agree it's a little bit better. The next liqueur that we're going to use on this one, we're going to try something different. We're using Grand Marnier, or a La Belle Orange, which is a kind of a knockoff of Grand Marnier. So really what we're making on the second shot is an orange rum shot, right? Because La Belle Orange is an orange liqueur. Something you would find in a lot of margaritas. The difference with L'Orange, though, is that it is a 80 proof liqueur, which is stronger than Grand Marnier.
No, same as stronger.
Or is it the same? It's stronger than triple sec. I'm sorry, it's stronger than triple sec, the same as Grand Marnier.
Yes. And Cointreau.
And Cointreau.
The cap.
And the cap is frozen up a little bit because it's been a while because we don't drink a lot of Grand Marnier. Or maybe on this one we're just going to do straight rum shots because even Mrs. TPM is struggling with this. I would show this on video, but I have no desire to embarrass my wife. We are both laughing at this point, though, because neither of us can get the dadgum lid open.
Ah, shit. You want the agavado?
Yeah, that's fine. Proof? That's fine.
It is tequila based, not orange based.
Okay, so we're going to switch it up on you. This is what happens when drunk people do YouTube shot challenge videos.
Yeah. Agavado is 80, just like rum.
Right. So we're going to use an agavado, which is an orange liqueur, but it's tequila based, unlike the other,
which is brandy based.
Brandy based, right. So I'm going to pour a little bit into there. And that's going to give me a nice orange rummy flavor. I've got my shaker. This is a good shaker, by the way. We got this free. If I haven't told y'all, Mrs. TPM works for a liquor chain, or a couple of liquor chains, for quite a while. And when that happened, we got a bunch of liquor-related stuff. Fill that up. So as y'all are going to see tonight, we're doing real shots. I mean, we're not doing fake shots tonight. I'm not going to do the shot of beer. I'm not going to do the shot of sangria, Andy. You tight-wearing fool. I love you, Andy. I'm just kidding. So we got ourselves a couple of real liquor shots here.
Hey, Andy, he couldn't fit in mine.
Nah, I couldn't fit him at all. I'm way too fat. So we got 2 shots now. And then we're going to take just a second and we're going to make the third. And then we're going to have a video where y'all actually get to see Mrs. TPM on camera for the first time ever taking some shots. And then we're all going to go back to our room and pass out. See you in just a second. Okay, so we're back for the third shot. I'm going to give the empty ice bucket to Mrs. TPM. And the third shot is going to be fairly simple. We're using JD's Texas lemon vodka for Mrs. TPM. I am going to put a little chill on this for her. JD's is very similar to Tito's in that it's a corn-based vodka. It's basically a store brand for a local liquor chain here that I'm not going to mention because they don't sponsor me. But it's pretty similar to Tito's, which y'all have all seen at Vegas casinos. Tito's being my favorite vodka. When I go to casinos, I drink Tito's and soda with the lime. JD's the lemon vodka is...
I'm gonna make you sniff tequila, dude.
Pretty
You
solid.
better get back.
Charlo's trying to get involved. So for our shot glasses on round 3, the second one was a tequila shot glass. This one is from Ireland. If you can see the Irish dude's butt. There. So we got this actually in Dublin when me and Mrs. TPM were there. So she's going to get the JD's lemon chilled. Look at that. I still got it after all these years. Can still
That's
pour
what I love about you.
Can still pour a shot of vodka. And for me, look, I'm going to finish it off with a shot of Jack Daniels. I'm going to take it the old way, no shaking, no nothing. I'm going to pour that into a glass. There's my shot of Jack. I'm going to finish it off old school style. Put a human hair in it because it's a tough bar, you know.
Dude!
And so mine is let's drink and make bad memories in Vegas. So we've got our 3 shots. We're going to reset everything up. We're going to get me and Mrs. TPM in line. And then when we come back with this next video, we're going to take our 3 shots. And I need to call some people out, but you know what? I'm going to recall them out when we take our shots. Because I've already called one guy out. I'll call 2 more people out, but we're going to recall everyone again before we take our shots. So we'll see you in just a few after we set up. Okay, so hello. We're back. We've got our shots. We've got 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. If you remember, Mrs. TPM had a tequila shot. And I've got a dog who's wanting to be in here. Say hello, Charlo. Say hello, Charlo. Hello, Charlo. And then we have, and we're hoping this doesn't get all knocked over by a dog who wants to be a YouTube star. She has the tequila. I have the chocolate vodka and peppermint vodka shot. And then we have the Don Q rum and orange liqueur shot. And then I've got a shot of
Jack.
Sorry, our dog. And she's got a shot of lemon vodka. So we're going to do the 3-shot challenge here. On this first shot, I'm going to call out B-Rad's Big Barbecue, VGK Man, who's also changed his name to the Roman numerals for 702. On our second shot, I'm going to be the guy who does it. I'm calling out Richard Wilk. Mr. Wilk, we never met, but I'm calling you out. We love your casino. We love the D. We've spent many of hours in the long bar and in the D. I hit a royal there for $1,199, just under taxable. So we're calling you out. You for the 3-shot challenge. For our last person, I'm calling out my good buddy Justin. Jano Love does a lot of good work with travel videos, and I know he can upload to YouTube. So I know all 3 of these guys can upload to YouTube, and they'll be able to respond to this if they want to.
Hopsies.
I've got a dog who's like coming in and trying to get involved here. My other dog, Hopscotch, say hello.
That's the possum killer.
This is the possum killer, Hopscotch. So I do want to introduce tonight, making her grand debut on the YouTube stage, other than Hoggin' 2 Cents live stream, Mrs. TPM, the true brains and talent of this operation. She's usually holding the camera while I do my thing and play slots. Charlo, who's also the star. I think that this 3-shot video might turn out pretty good. So we're going to go with shot number 1. This one is for B-Rad. Remember, Mrs. TPM's doing tequila.
Slancha.
I'm doing peppermint and chocolate. Slancha. And we'll put those up there so y'all can see they're empty. The second one, nothing in there. The second one is Don Q rum and orange liqueur. Slancha. Slot number 2, or shot number 2. I said slot. Slot number 2. And our third one, of course, again, I'm doing Jack. This is a straight old school Jack Daniel's shot. She's doing chilled lemon vodka. So shot 3, and this one is for my buddy Justin Jano. Someday, dude, we're drinking. You got the first round, I got everyone else. I promise.
If you can keep up.
I didn't say that, she did. So that was the Public Money's 3-shot challenge. It was fun. We actually had a lot of fun recording this. We did have a possum almost die during this recording, so that was fun. And I look forward to seeing everyone else's videos. Thank you much. Have a good night. Stay safe and be well during these crazy times. And
if possible, see you in Vegas in October.
Hope so. If any of y'all can make it in October, we'll see you there. The next time you'll see us will probably be in June. When we go to the local, I'm going to get permission from them to record. And Mrs. TPM will be walking around with the gimbal. But we're going to try to get some recording and try to show what Louisiana casinos are doing to help people stay healthy and social distance and whatnot. Great time. Quads for all. See y'all later. Bye.